UCBI First Alert AccuWeather Forecast on CW4 with meteorologist Trevor Birchett.
Game of the year happening right now in Starkville. Egg Bowl, Mississippi State taking on Ole Miss. Quick score update for you. Mississippi State still leading 21-14 in the fourth quarter, and that is why you don't see a lot of people in the Junction. They are still in Davis-Wade Stadium right now, still a pretty close game. And it is a pretty chilly night out there. Temperature right now at State is 50 degrees. We're 51 here in the Friendly City, 50 up in Tupelo, 51 in Winona, and 49 in Bruce. And these temperatures are going to go down from here. So if you're headed out the door, maybe doing some overnight Black Friday shopping tonight or early tomorrow, definitely want to grab that jacket. It's going to be on the chilly side with clouds continuing to stick around. North wind coming in just at around 3 to 7 miles an hour. Tomorrow, very similar to what we saw today. We're going to stay mostly cloudy through the day, maybe a few peaks of sunshine through the afternoon, but clouds are really going to stick around for us. That's not going to hinder our temperatures much, though. We're going to get up to the low to mid 60s for a lot of us with that northerly wind continuing. And you can see on the surface analysis map, we don't really have much going on. We've got high pressure off to the east in the Carolinas, just a little bit of rain off to our north. But the next big system that we're tracking is right now in the Las Vegas area, central Nevada, and that low pressure system is going to be moving off to the north and east and eventually bring us some storms as we get through the day on Saturday. So let me break that down for you on Futurecast. You can see those storms starting off early Saturday morning, starting off in the early morning hours. I think we'll be dry here in the Golden Triangle and in northeast Mississippi and West Alabama. But as we go through the day on Saturday, I think by noon or so, we could start to see a few storms pop up in the northern portion of our area. I think afternoon, though, say 2, 3 o'clock, that's when we could really start to see a few isolated storms, especially to the north of I-22. But as we get into the evening hours, we're going to say after dinner time, after sunset, that is the best chance for some of those strong to severe storms. So you see this line of storms starting to set up here. This is stopping at now 8 o'clock on Saturday, basically from Tupelo back through Attala County, and that's going to continue to push in here to the east, I should say. Now, this is a look at the spin potential, and what this is looking at is basically the instability in the atmosphere. So think of this as the ingredients for storms to form and also the amount of winds twisting around in the atmosphere. So you see we have a good little bit of spin potential here across the area. So there is a potential for some gusty winds and maybe even an isolated tornado as we get into the evening hours of Saturday. The good news is this clears out here pretty quickly. Maybe some storms sticking around through Saturday night. But notice by 10, 11, 12 o'clock, most of that scooting off to the east, and we should be in for a pretty dry Sunday, I should say. So the biggest chance right now is going to be for some gusty winds, maybe some flash flooding. But notice that tornado potential. It's low, but not zero. So this is very similar to the event we saw back on Tuesday night. Can't rule out an isolated spin-up tornado late Saturday evening. So keep an eye on the weather if you have any plans. Maybe make sure to download that WCBI News app. We'll send you a notification if an alert is issued for your area. The good news is after Saturday, that cold front comes through. It's going to clear us out of here. Temperatures are going to drop down back to the 40s for Monday. But look at that. Plenty of sun and clouds as we get through early next week. We're back.